Hari lived a simple life, one that many would envy for its tranquility. His days were quiet, filled with the warmth of the sun and the scent of jasmine that wafted through the air. He lived in a small village, surrounded by green fields and whispering bamboo trees that danced with the wind. His greatest joy was his grandson, Aman, who brought a sparkle to his eyes. Aman, unlike his grandfather, lived a life of deadlines and anxieties, always racing against time. He worked in the city, where the pace was relentless and the noise never ceased. The city was a whirlwind of noise and activity. Aman loved his grandfather deeply. He often visited, seeking solace in the tranquility of Hari's presence, finding peace in the simplicity of village life. Hari had a way of listening that was rare, not just hearing, but truly listening with his whole being. He listened with his heart, offering a kind smile and a thoughtful look. His silence was calming. His words, when he spoke, were pearls of wisdom that Aman cherished deeply. "Grandfather," Aman sighed one afternoon, "I feel lost." The city felt heavy on his shoulders. He carried the weight of expectations. Hari looked at his grandson, his eyes filled with understanding. He knew the pressures of life. He had lived through his own share. "Tell me, Aman," he said gently, "what troubles your heart?" Aman poured out his worries. His job, his ambitions, the constant race against time. Hari listened patiently, his gaze fixed on the distant hills. When Aman finished, Hari smiled warmly, his eyes reflecting a deep sense of understanding. "I am reminded of a story," he began, his voice soft as the rustling leaves, carrying a sense of wisdom. "When I was young, I met an old woodcutter in the forest, a man who seemed to be one with the trees. He was chopping wood, his movements slow and steady, each stroke deliberate and full of purpose. The woodcutter was patient," Hari continued, his voice filled with admiration. "He told me that the strongest trees grow slowly, like the mighty oak, which stands tall and proud. It takes time for its roots to dig deep, for its trunk to grow thick and strong." Hari's eyes twinkled with the memory. The oak tree does not rush, it grows at its own pace. It trusts the rhythm of the seasons, knowing that each season brings its own gifts. It embraces the sun and the rain, welcoming both with equal grace. And in time, it becomes a majestic sight, a testament to patience and resilience. Section 4. Life's Unfolding Rhythm. Aman listened intently, a sense of calm washing over him as he absorbed the serene surroundings. Hari's words were like a balm to his soul, soothing and comforting. He realized the profound truth in his grandfather's story, feeling a deep connection to the wisdom shared. "Life is like the oak tree, Aman, strong and enduring," Hari said, placing a hand on his grandson's shoulder, his touch filled with warmth and reassurance. "It unfolds in its own time, through seasons of growth and change. Do not rush the process. Trust the journey, for every step has its purpose." Hari looked at Aman, his eyes filled with love and wisdom. "Embrace the challenges, learn from your mistakes, and grow. And remember, my dear Aman, patience is not about waiting, but about understanding the value of each moment." Section 5. Finding Peace in the Present. Aman left his grandfather's village that day with a lighter heart. He carried the wisdom of the oak tree within him. The city still held its pressures, but Aman no longer felt lost. He had found peace. Peace in the present moment. Peace in the knowledge that life, like the oak tree, unfolds in its own time. And that patience, like the deep roots of the oak, is the key to strength and resilience.